Hi everyone. So this is our quiz for this week. It's on the synonyms and antonyms that we looked at yesterday. Also, just a review of some of our noun work, pronoun work, and verb work. Not everything we learned about nouns, pronouns, and verbs is on here. Just a quick review at the end. So you first have this synonyms section here. Choose the best synonym for the all caps word in each of the following sentences. So here you can see, just show you this first question. It says, getting caught dancing like no one is looking would probably mortify me, but I'll take that chance and do it anyway. And you see that mortify is in all caps, right? And if you remember back to our work with the synonyms and antonyms practice, that vocabulary using synonyms and antonyms, mortify was one of our words. So does mortify mean embarrass, bestow, disperse, or enforce? You're going to choose the one that is the synonym, means the same or nearly the same as mortify. Fairly straightforward, right? So you're going to do that several times. Scroll down to the antonym part. Now here is antonyms. It's the same thing but with antonyms, but I want to just clarify something. So the directions say choose the best antonym for the all caps word in each of the following sentences, just like we did for synonyms. Remember, antonyms mean the opposite or nearly the opposite. But here's a little note I want you to keep in mind. These sentences that I've offered here are just for context. Let's say you didn't know what humble meant. By reading it used in a sentence, that might help you understand what humble means. So you're going to be looking for the antonym of humble. Which of these words means the opposite or nearly opposite of humble? What I want you to keep in mind here is you're not looking to replace this word in the sentence because these are antonyms. So if you were to replace humble with its antonym, right, it's going to change the meaning of the sentence, or it could, in some cases, even make the sentence nonsense. You know, it doesn't even make any sense anymore. That's okay. You're not trying to complete the sentence or replace the word. The sentence is just there to help you out in case you can't remember what the all caps word means. So if you feel like you know these words, you could just look at the all caps and say humble. What's the opposite of humble? And click it. If you look at humble and you're not sure what it means, then read it in the sentence. Here, let me give you a really, really simple example of what I mean. Let's use hot and cold. All right, just to keep it super simple. If my sentence was, the hot coffee burned my tongue, and hot was in all caps. The hot coffee burned my tongue. If you replace it with cold, cold would be the right answer because it's the antonym. But if you replaced it with cold, the sentence would now read, the cold coffee burned my tongue, which clearly doesn't make any sense. So we're not trying to replace that word in the sentence. If you're saying, hey, none of these words make sense in the sentence, they shouldn't. It's fine if they don't. That's not what you're trying to do. All right, if that's confusing to you, you can, before you even get into your quiz, just Google Meet with me and we'll talk about it a little bit. I think if we were face to face and I could talk to you in the classroom, we'd be just fine. So if you need that, please get hold of me before you even start the quiz. So anyway, you find the antonym to the all caps word and click on it. You have a few of those. And then here is our parts of speech review. So we've covered pretty extensively nouns, pronouns, and verbs. We did that so that we could identify the subject and predicate of a sentence, so that we could look at complete sentences, knowing that they need a subject, a predicate, and of course a complete idea. So we've, we've worked a lot with these already. I just thought I'd throw them on here so that we don't forget what we've already learned, especially since I know we're going into a parts of speech unit at least for another, well, I don't know, at least another week or so, depending upon how our pretest looks. All right, so these are just pretty straightforward questions. I don't think I need to walk you through these. Just read the question and answer it, and that's it. Then you can turn it in. If you have questions or concerns, Google Meet with me, and have a great day.